I am Scott. I play a game called Love and Life. Here at game Love and Life, I have fiance. Wait, no. Last time on Love and Life, part 5, we decided to play as the. Wait a minute. No. This isn't my save game. This is something else. This is. No, did I not save this last time? Yeah. Here we are. Haha. Screwed that up. Anyway, technical difficulties aside, I'm Scott. This is Let's Play a Stupid Ren'Py game, Love and Life Part 6, I think. So last time we already ran through this game, playing as a dude, now we're playing as a lady. I forget most of what's happening. But hopefully you don't, so let's go. Takeshi, you will sit down and don't test my patience, I think is how that guy sounded. And if I don't sit down? I'm your teacher, you have to listen to me. It's called basic respect. So, you want me to be an obedient student and just listen to all that you say? Yeah, I think that's the general idea. That's too boring. I'm gonna listen to half of the things you say and then conflate them with the other half. How about we play our usual game? If you can answer my question, I'll treat you as a teacher that I can respect, and I won't disrupt your classes anymore. Alternatively, get the fuck out. This guy is challenging the teacher? Such a thing is mad, I tell you, mad. I don't need to play these silly games with you. I am... Aha, you're scared of losing again, aren't you? Okay, what's your question this time? Takeshi walked up to the blackboard and wrote his question. Then he slammed the chalk down and looked at the teacher with a smirk on his face. And your answer is? The teacher stared at the blackboard and frowned. That poor teacher. I wonder if I can help him. Or could help him. Will I help him? I don't know. I read the question on the board. Wait a minute, I've come across this question before. I get really aroused reading my textbooks. Just what was the answer? What was it? Oh, I know. Right. Sensei, if you don't mind, would you allow me to answer that question? All of your students are smarter than you, so how about me? Sure, I'd be glad to, but Takeshi... Okay, sure, no one's been able to answer any of my questions anyway. Don't try to show off, little lady. Little lady? Takeshi, if Hina can answer your question... Will you please stop disrupting my class? Okay, it's a deal. But I'm pretty sure that won't happen. I walked up to the front of the class and wrote my answer on the board. It should be this way. What is the question? I want to know. Come on, you can do this, Hina. You used to be in the top class in your previous school. I finished my answer with a QE fucking D and turned a deed to face the class. The new girl answered Takeshi's question. Whoa, it's a record! But is her answer correct? Yes it is. Phew, thank you, Hina, you've saved my life. That's a bit of an exaggeration, I feel. Or rather, you've saved my lesson. I can finally teach in peace. This ne'er-do-well will definitely hold true to what he said earlier and not go back on it despite being a delinquent teenager. Takeshi, a deal's a deal. Will you please take a seat now and be quiet for once? Okay, I've lost. Can you believe it, Mr. I Know It All just lost? I walked back to my seat. Finally, we can get back to our lesson now. Oh yes, before I forget, I seem to recall someone in the comments asking me to review their game. Sure, I'll do that. I'm only doing this because it was really easy to just start up and start recording again, despite the problem I had at the beginning. So I'll probably be done with this one soon. Or right now. So yeah, I'll play your game and I'll make fun of it and we'll both have a good laugh. Whatever your name was and whatever your game is called, I'll get to you. I just do this whenever I have literally nothing better to do. So, actually I do have lots of stuff I should be doing. But it's like, not fun and I'm really irresponsible. So, that's why we're here. Anyway, right, going on. Gio, can you go up to the staff room during the lunch break? The lunch break? Why would you say the lunch? Okay. I'd like you to collect some books and distribute them to your classmates. Ah, yes, Sensei. What? That was fast. It's the lunch break already. On the lunch break, go to the cafeteria, and I will go out to the car. That doesn't really work. Look, it's weird. Stop saying the lunch break. Another one of my precious lesson times. Stolen by Takeshi again, like my wife. Ah, well. The students started to talk and pack up. Did they talk about what they were going to have for the lunch? Remember to do your homework. It's questions 1 to... No one was really listening to him. Was he even really there? Did any of this matter? Why were we eating lunch at 2 o'clock? These questions and more. And some students were already rushing out of class. It's lunchtime, the lunchtime. What should I do? Alright, wow, we got choices galore. So we can go to the cafeteria, we can stay in the classroom, we can help Chio carry the books, or we can go up to the rooftop. Now, we know what happens if we go up to the rooftop. Going to the cafeteria? Who knows? Stay in the classroom, again, I don't know. Help Chio carry the books. I don't really like Chio, so I want her to struggle with books. So I am going to go to the lunch in the cafeteria. Yahoo, Hina. That's Asami. I guess she's the one with her mouth open. Yeah. 2 of my classmates approached me. Yeah, hi. I'm Asami, and this is Shizuko. We're just so impressed at how you defeated Takeshi just now. She didn't really defeat him, he just... Anyway. It was nothing, it was literally nothing. That was just, I answered a question in school. It was nothing. So... Where are you going for lunch? The lunch?
Would you like to eat with us?
Well, actually, I was thinking of checking out the cafeteria for the lunch. I'm curious to see what food they have at this school. Maybe I'll join you girls some other time? Sure, we'll see you around then.
Bye.
The cafeteria was full of students. Everyone was rushing and queuing up to buy their food before the lunch break was over. I hope the school food here is better than the food in my previous school. I better start to queue up before the line gets too long. Yes, there's a real risk of that happening. You better get to the back of the line now while there's still time. So someone's saying, hey lady, but I don't know the speaker, so I'm not going to try to do voice. You know how this works. You've been watching these, right? This is like the 17th or 18th one of these I've done. You know the formula, right? There's a formula. I just blabber and play a game. Oh man, here we go again. How did I make this guy sound last time? Was he the guy whose voice I couldn't stop laughing at? I think it might have been. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna do that voice and like, wait a minute. So we didn't have to cut your queue, all right? What? How can you? What did you say? These guys looked at me threateningly. And these guys are troublemakers. Nothing at all. Get away from her. What? Who are you? Are you telling us what to do? I said get away from her. Whoa, chill, bro. Wait, is this your chick? Yes, she's my chick, so get away from her right now. Okay. But we'll remember this. I want to call a sex chat line and just talk like that the whole time. Actually, I want to work for a sex chat line and talk like that. This is my new dream job. Hi, you reached 1976 Hot Boy Chat. What would you like? 1976 Hot Boy Chat. That's not even a valid phone number. I'm terrible at this. You can't let people like that push you around. If you do, they'll think they can do it again to someone else and there'll be no end. Like the way I push around a teacher. Thanks, Takeshi. I guess I wasn't that brave. I got intimidated just by the way they looked. Stupid. You can't judge a person by his cover. They might look intimidating on the outside. But inside they might just be a couple of cowards. Who are so insecure of themselves they need to feel like they can control others. Anyway, I was trying to find you to, I wanted to apologize for insulting and looking down on you. Just now in class, I was so sure no one could answer my questions. But you're really something, Hina. I meant to stump Sensei, but you stumped me instead.
How did... No! She answered one question. She didn't stump you. Alright. Oh, that. Yeah, you don't have to apologize to me. I think you should apologize to the teacher, you douche. Why are you so hostile towards him anyway?
I can't remember exactly why, but I think it all started when I first stepped into that class. And the teacher kept picking on me, probably because he thought I was a delinquent or an idiot. I guess it's probably due to the way that I dressed.
You dressed the same as... Okay.
But he didn't know that I'm actually quite smart and humble and awesome. So now that's how it started, I guess. I started challenging him ever since then. But you don't think it makes the lesson time a lot more interesting? And I love challenges. The teacher happens to be the best opponent in class to challenge. But now, it looks like I've got another opponent.
Puberty! And that would be?
The cutie right in front of me.
Who says I'd be your opponent?
Well, I'd say you're officially my new target. Tildy.
So you're gonna throw weird intellectual questions at me?
Maybe. Or maybe I meant it in a different way. Well, who knows?
I tried to change the subject. Geography. Anyway, I heard some rumors about someone called Kata in class just now who is...
You don't need to know her.
Excuse me?
Well, if you really must know, she's obnoxious, rebellious, horrid.
Okay, I'm sensing a really strong aura of hatred here, man. Like, just, can you draw back the vibes a little bit, you know? Because, like, when you throw that out in the world, man, that's what you put out in the world, man, that's how people respond. So just, you know, relax, man. Sorry, that's what you get when you ask me about her. So why are you two not on good terms?
No reason, just personality clashes, maybe. Whenever we see each other, we can't help but fight.
I'd like to take a quick side note here to the author of this game. I am impressed about the fact that you've basically created an entirely different, well, mostly different storyline, depending on what you pick at the beginning. I've played a bunch of these games, and usually it's just like, you're just that other person. It's like the same goddamn thing. So, good work. I've actually played your game the longest, I think. Maybe not, maybe the Thanatos thing, I was doing that for a really long time, but whatever. So, hey, you know, you kept me entertained. I think I can hear my echo. Whatever. Fuck it. Who cares? It's good. We're just going. I could just imagine. Both people seem to have very strong personalities. There's bound to be conflicts.
There goes the bell. Anyway, it's nice talking to you, Hina. Hope to have many more chances to get to know you better.
That was like a cool snapping thing he did as he left. Oh, he's not. He's still there.
If you run into any problems in school, if you ever need any help in your studies, or if anyone bullies you, fuck, I don't care. I mean, you know who you can come to. And remember, you're my target now. See, you're getting kind of mixed messages. You won't be able to escape my grasp.
Look out. What an eventful day. I collapsed onto my bed and stared at the ceiling. I sighed as the events of the day filled my head. So many things had happened on the first day of school. Takeshi challenging the teacher, some punks cutting my cue, and Takeshi... I smiled. Takeshi may be full of himself, but he can be quite sweet, too. What on earth did he mean by, I'm his new target? What? I hope he isn't planning to do anything weird. I'd like to have my peaceful school days. Thank you very much. But the first day at my new school wasn't that bad after all. I hope tomorrow will be a good day, too.
Okay, class, the annual school festival is just a few weeks away and our class needs to submit our proposal soon. We are going to have a voting session now to decide what we shall do for the festival, alright? Chiyo, can you facilitate this discussion?
Yes, Sensei. Does anyone have any suggestions?
What about a haunted house? I know of a place where we can get the most gruesome props.
Yeah, that's too scary. I don't want to dress up as an ugly zombie.
Girls. Girls. Don't like dressing up like ugly zombies. Stupid girls. I'm rotten already, so I like it. What about a maid cafe? I would definitely love to see our class girls in maid costumes. Especially Hina.
Agreed. I'll bring my camera. Sexual exploitation as a fun school activity. Let's all go to the school where we have so much fun. Yeah, what would the guys do? Jerk off, probably. And it's not fair that we're the only ones getting ogled at. What about a maid and butler cafe? You know, butlers, the most sexualized thing of all. Butlers. Remember Mr. Belvedere? Fuck, I came so hard during the entire season of that show. Was there more than one? I don't know. I just lost track with the lust. Yeah, okay. We're gonna pause this again because I'm done for now. I got things to pretend to do. So you guys, this is Scott. This has been a Let's Play Ren'Py game. iScoff on Twitter. Scott in real life. Your good pal. I'm a dog. Hey, also, yeah, like I was saying to that other person whose name I don't remember, I will play your game that I also don't remember at some point in the future. Don't, like, hold your breath or anything, because I might forget all about this, as I have mental problems. But, you know, we'll see what we can do. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. Oh, I'm gonna save this shit. That's what I'm gonna do. See, it's Q4, so let's just all... Wow, it's been a long time since I played one of these. Oh, let's sit there, quick saves. Okay, anyway, goodbye, everybody.